The most common cause of a Maytag dryer running with the door open is a faulty door switch. This switch is designed as a safety feature that interrupts the electrical circuit and cuts power to the dryer when the door is opened, preventing accidental operation. Over time, the switch can fail due to mechanical wear from repeated use, corrosion from moisture, or broken internal components. When the switch fails, it can no longer interrupt the circuit, leading to the dryer running even with the door ajar. This creates a serious safety hazard, potentially causing overheating or fire risks. This guide illustrates the door switch components, including the switch itself, wiring, and testing equipment needed for replacement. This tutorial shows a simple fix for the door switch problem, highlighting how a faulty switch can prevent the dryer from running properly. Maytag dryers use door switches as a safety feature to prevent operation when the door is open. These switches come in two main types: mechanical plunger switches and magnetic reed switches. The switch works by completing an electrical circuit only when the door is fully closed. In the mechanical plunger switch, a physical button is pressed to make contact. In the magnetic reed switch, a magnet activates the internal contacts. When the switch fails, due to breakage or corrosion, it can't properly complete the circuit. This leads to unsafe operation, where the dryer may continue running with the door open, or it may not run at all when the door is closed. Before attempting any repairs, unplug the dryer from the power outlet. This is crucial to avoid electric shock. Also, be aware that dryers contain capacitors that can store electrical charge even after unplugging. Refer to NFPA guidelines for safe appliance repair procedures. Begin troubleshooting by checking for error codes on your dryer's display panel. Look for codes that indicate door-related issues. If no error code appears, perform a manual test. Open and close the door while cycling the power on and off. If the dryer continues to run with the door open, the door switch is faulty and needs replacement. To test the door switch, you'll need a multimeter. This tool measures electrical continuity, which tells us if a circuit is complete. Set your multimeter to the continuity setting. Look for the symbol that looks like sound waves with a diode, usually found on the dial. Next, locate the door switch and disconnect the wires. For safety, always unplug the dryer before working on any electrical components. Place the multimeter probes on the switch terminals. With the switch in the engaged position, that's when the door is closed, the multimeter should show continuity, meaning a reading close to 0 ohms. If the multimeter doesn't show continuity, meaning it reads open or infinite ohms, then the switch is faulty and needs to be replaced. Begin by purchasing an OEM replacement door switch. Whirlpool part numbers like W1238287 are commonly used for Maytag dryers. Next, access the door switch. This is usually located behind the front panel or near the door frame of your Maytag dryer. Disconnect the wiring harness from the old door switch. Ensure the dryer is unplugged and capacitors are discharged for safety. Remove the old door switch from its mounting position. You may need to unscrew or unclip it depending on your dryer model. Install the new door switch in the same position as the old one. Ensure it is securely mounted and aligned properly. Reconnect the wiring harness to the new door switch. Make sure all connections are secure and properly seated. Finally, reassemble the dryer by replacing the front panel or door frame components. Test the door switch to ensure it functions correctly before regular use. Inspect the wiring connected to the door switch for corrosion or damage. Look closely for frayed wires or corroded areas that could cause poor electrical contact. If you find frayed or corroded wires, repair them by splicing in new wire sections. Use heat shrink tubing to create a secure, insulated connection that prevents further corrosion. For extensive damage, replace the entire wiring harness with a new OEM part. This ensures complete reliability and safety for your Maytag dryer. Always use proper tools and follow safety guidelines when performing wiring repairs. Newer Maytag smart dryers, introduced after 2020, come equipped with app-based diagnostics that can detect door switch issues remotely. Users can check switch status through the Whirlpool app, reducing the need for physical inspections and preventing potential safety risks. Looking ahead, future dryers will incorporate artificial intelligence to predict failures before they occur. Machine learning algorithms will analyze usage patterns and alert users to potential issues, such as switch wear, potentially reducing repair needs by 20 to 30% by 2030. For older Maytag models from the 2010s and early 2020s, DIY repairs or professional service remain essential when door switches fail. These models lack smart diagnostics, so regular maintenance and prompt repairs are crucial to avoid safety hazards. Always remember to avoid running dryers unsupervised, regardless of the model. Door switch failures can lead to unsafe operation, and staying vigilant helps prevent accidents. With proper care, your Maytag dryer can provide safe, reliable service for years to come.